Does compassion for children grow with time? Most teachers I know have an age group they just love teaching, a bunch of age groups they're fine with, and one that just leaves them cold. Some love third graders and can't stand teenagers. Some love middle schoolers but are utterly perplexed by 4-year-olds. Maybe babies just aren't your gauge. Maybe when your child is driving everyone else nuts with endless "but why" questions, you'll be totally on board to answer and explore together 24/7. Maybe you'll really hit your stride once you can work together. Who knows? But I bet it'll happen. Give yourself time. Smiley face. Wow, you are right. Hey OP, this is exactly what happened to me. I didn't fully bond with my son until he recognized me as his person. As soon as he called me mama and knew that I was his person, it clicked. And I felt so guilty for a solid year. So don't worry, it'll happen for sure and you'll know it when it changes. For real though, my now 3-year-old son is my greatest achievement and so much cooler than me already. Just give it time and stop overthinking it. Take lots of pictures of them now. Because you'll regret not taking them. I'm a mother of an 8-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old daughter. I struggled to bond with my kids. My mom helped me raise them because I struggled to so much. Now that my oldest is almost 9, I find it easier to be a mom. And I find it easier to be a mom to my 3-year-old cause of my oldest. I'm still quick to lose my patience, but it does get easier. I used to look at all these other moms who seemed to love every minute of it and wonder what was wrong with me. Motherhood was not what I thought it would be. I was also an only child, so I was pretty shocked at what came with being a parent. You sound like you're a great father for even posting this on here. Give yourself more credit. I know that's easier said than done. It's hard when our expectations don't meet reality. That doesn't make us bad people. And I give you credit for even having the courage to seek out advice on a very taboo subject. You were willing to face insults and criticism just to be a better parent. I'm pretty impressed. I think you're doing just fine. I'm so glad you're talking about this. Many people in your situation are scared of being judged and don't reach out, making their situation worse over time. First, babies are kind of lame. They don't really do all that much until they're about a year old or even older. They eat, sleep, poop, and even play time for them isn't very enriching for the adults in their lives. Many parents find it difficult to bond until the baby can do more things. Cuddles are great and all, but it's more fun to build a sand castle or chase a ball around the park. But there are some things babies can do that can facilitate bonding. Maybe give swimming a try? Baby can splash and laugh. You could also buy cheap bubble wands. I will never not laugh at how babies react to seeing bubbles. Second, dads can get postpartum depression too. If you're having more down than up days, maybe have a chat to your doctor about how you're feeling. Third, babies are not very good communicators. It sucks when they have a big grizzle or are unhappy. The sound can be very frustrating. When you're feeling a bit ticked off or stressed, it's okay to put baby down in a safe space and walk away for a few minutes to take a breather. You're a better parent when you're feeling better. And there is no shame in wanting a baby-free night every now and then. I love my kids, but I also love date night. All in all, I get why you're struggling to bond. I hope it gets better for you, but the fact that you're even recognizing what's going on is a great sign. It shows very thoughtful parenting. Yes, for sure you will become more attached with time. I very much wanted a baby, and after years of trying we finally had a baby. But it was not instant bonding for me and my husband. First, 7-month-olds aren't really interesting yet. Now our daughter is 3 years old and she's so fun to play with and things are going great. Every year got a little better. I feel like we have climbed out of a big hole. I know how hard it is feeling like this isn't what you imagined and hoped for, but keep doing what you're doing, spending time with your baby, and in time it will improve. Good luck. 7 months feels like it has been forever, but it's actually so early in your time as a parent. Having a 7-month-old is not representative of what being a parent is like at all. It's possible that you're just not a baby person, and I say that as someone with a bunch of kids who is also not a baby person. Kids are just way more fun when they get older, in my opinion. I find that the more I focus on dressing a baby in clothes I find cute and the more I talk to them as if they are older and can actually converse, the more I enjoy them, but I'm still just not a baby person. It's also possible that you could be dealing with some depression that's making it difficult to bond with your child. I would talk with my spouse and see if they think I might be depressed. Sometimes the people closest to us know these things. Good luck to you. I promise that being a parent does get better. Don't worry about it, man, totally normal. I know it sucks right now with all the give and zero it get, but you will bond. I stupidly dove into parenting even though I pretty much hated kids, but my wife wanted one and I love her so. Yeah. That said, I freaked the fuck out because I didn't bond at all with my kid. I guess I loved her, but I had no connection really and I very little compassion. She was basically just my most difficult pet, but not even the good kind that can do tricks or something. She was like a lizard that wakes you up every hour and that you have to pay attention constantly and keep from murdering herself. Fast forward to when she was between 13 to 18 months and I went head over heels. Her personality came out, her language developed, over time she became my best damn friend. It sounds like you spend a lot of time together so you're good, just wait it out and do your parenting responsibilities, the payoff is slowly coming. Also, it happened again with my second kid, BTW. He was in my way and negatively affecting my relationship with my daughter and, again, no benefit. The big difference was that I didn't freak out because I knew from experience that, someday soon, the switch will flip. I just had to get past the needy tree frog phase. Empathy is basically feeling what others feel. So why don't you try understanding what he is going through? Obviously we as adults can't entirely do that, but just start observing things and try to make sense from his point of view. For example, when you put him down and he cries, you know he is fine where he is and there is no need for him to cry, but for him, his entire world is you and your wife. You both are his only protection, source of food and love. He doesn't understand that in all these words, but he feels scared, he is defenseless and has no control other than crying. So you can empathize to his anxiety in this moment when he is not in your arms to feel safe. Another thing is that his entire life is 7 months. Everything is new. So start to imagine what's like to hear a sound for the first time, or hold a toy, or see a dog, you know? For the first time ever. It is mind-blowing. Try to go into his understanding PR lack of and see the world through his eyes. Postpartum depression happens to dads too. It can last a while and can manifest as anger/frustration. Please don't be afraid to seek out counseling. Bonding with your baby will come with time, but it definitely takes longer if your mind isn't healthy. I suffered from PPD after having my son and struggled to bond as well. I didn't realize that's what I was going through because no one ever told me anger was a symptom. It's a common theory that men get attached to their children at 1+ years old when women are instantly attached. I have a couple kids, and while I love my 1-year-old very much and worry about her when she's sick, etc., she was largely an inanimate blob that needs constant attention the first year. Your care and actions aren't reciprocated and therefore the connection you speak of is harder to form. Good news, that all changes at about 1. They start to gain self-sufficiency, start talking, start walking, laughing, etc. All the interactive stuff that makes you bond. My older kid is awesome and she's my world. I fully expect the younger one will be too very shortly.